Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Manny Monday, another themed set of October nails. And they're just perfect. I was racking my brain trying to figure out what design to do to match the Wear It Wednesday 80s look that I'm doing. So, of course, this doesn't exactly look like an 80s look, but when you see the outfit, you'll understand why I did this set of nails, and then you will get that 80s feel. I'm getting the Wizard of Oz with this one here, the ruby slippers, and then I've got a red charm here that's a high heel. But you'll understand when you see the Wear It Wednesday, like I said, why I had to do this set. And then you're going to say, yeah, that totally rocked and totally worked. So I'm really happy with it. But I'm having so much fun and I'm excited for this next Wear It Wednesday. I love all the ones I've done so far and the ones I'm going to do and what I'm going to end with. But I love this one coming up. It's really exciting. You guys know I go all out, especially when I'm doing these themed ones. And I always try to incorporate some fun things. And I got a great one that's coming up. So I'm super, super excited what I'm planning to do for this next Wear It Wednesday. Don't miss out, you guys. And remember, again, on November 1st is when I'm going to do the next, set of nails that's going to be for the giveaway, the actual giveaway. So you got to be so prepared on November 1st to come in. Obviously, it's right after October for the Halloween, right after Halloween, but it was what I did for Halloween is how I'm going to do it because I pre-record all the videos. But make sure you come in on that day. If you know by that set of nails who I portrayed from the 80s, get in there and say it right away because I have to pick the first person that says it. And then, of course, if I get one that says it and the other one that said it in the first video, then I got to put both together. And in the Wear It Wednesday, which would be the 3rd of November, then when you get that actual outfit of who I'm portraying, then I have to do a trivial question on that person to see who wins. But get in right away on November 1st because I know you guys know I'm doing a giveaway. It's just none of these ones here now are for that. You already know now I'm doing 80s looks, but the last one, you got to know by the nail design who I'll be who I will betray from the 80s with that set of nails. So hurry up and get in on November 1st. I'll keep reminding you guys. All right, before we go on to this set of nails and show you how I did them, let's read our words of Jesus for women, always putting God first. This is spiritual lack of focus. Mark 1:38. Let us go somewhere else to the nearby villages so I can preach there also. That is why I have come. And it says, keeping your focus is not always easy. There's so much work to be done, and women are champions at multitasking. You may take on more jobs than you can keep straight. You flit from one to the other and either wear yourself out or don't do your best work. Jesus knew why he was on earth. He left heaven because he and God had a plan to make a way for people to have a personal relationship with God. Jesus didn't get distracted from what he came to do. He was focused. Focus your time and talents on what God wants you to do, not what other people say you should do. And it's so true, you guys. Try to keep yourself focused on the Lord. There are times that we get into these ruts and we get into times in our life when times are hard and we wonder why we're going through these things and we don't understand it and we lose focus. Don't ever lose focus on God. Don't ever lose that. Always keep God close in your heart. Keep that personal relationship with Jesus, spending quality alone time praying to him, talking to him. Don't lose focus from what God has for you. Like it says here, focus your time and talents. We all have talents and time for God. Focus that on what God wants you to do, not what other people, want you to do or say you should do. Don't worry about what the world, wants from you or what the world is saying to you or doing to you. We're all going to have that happen. We're all going to have enemies. We're all going to have people that say bad things about us or try to, make us lose our focus on God and all that. Don't lose focus. Always make sure God is number one in your life. And again, start your day by thanking him for waking you. And I know I do. I don't think I forgot today, but I'm going to say it right now. God, thank you for giving me another day and for waking me. And, God, always help me to keep my focus. Always keep your focus, you guys. Keep your focus on God. No matter what in your life, no matter what trials hit you, no matter how hard it can get, no matter how fun and easy it can get, don't forget about God. Keep focused on, your Christianity and your salvation. Keep focus on that. Never lose the focus on that. Make sure that that's always the most important thing that you're thinking about in your life. Keep your priorities straight and God being number one in your life. You keep God number one, reading the scriptures and honoring him and obeying him and, staying focused on God, bringing others to the Lord, talking about him and all that. When you put that number one, everything else will fall into place. But our life isn't going to be perfect. This is no perfect life here on earth. That's in heaven. When you get to heaven, everything will be perfect there. But keep your focus. Always keep your focus. And remember what you're here for. God has a perfect purpose and plan for each and every one of us. We're not born accidentally. So just remember that. Keep your focus and keep it on God. You keep it on God, you can't go wrong. Down below it says, how many different tasks, people, or responsibilities fill your calendar? Are you doing things you don't really want to do? Are you doing things you know you aren't good at? Maybe it's time to reevaluate and focus on using the gifts God gave you. If you let some things go, then others who are gifted for those specific tasks can step up and fill the gap. That's great, you guys. It really is. You know, again, how many different tasks, people, and responsibilities fill your calendar? How many things do? And how many things could we be doing wrong? Let's try to ask God, God, what are we doing wrong? If we feel things aren't going right in our life, ask God, God, what are we doing wrong so that we can make it better and fill the calendar the proper way in our life and do things properly? You know, where it says here, are you doing things you know you aren't good at? If you know you're not good at them, then obviously it's not the plan that God had for you. Do what God knows is right for you. Asking him, seeking, knocking. God, please, what do you have for me? What do you want me to do, God? And he will definitely help you with your life. So always, like I said, know your responsibilities and keeping your focus on God. Start your day, go through your day, and end your day with Life's Manual, the Holy Bible. Read it, study it, get a personal relationship with Jesus, spending quality alone time with him. I'm still doing that 90-day challenge. I'm still on track. I'm a little bit off. I have like half for today, and then I got to read today's from yesterday. I got half from yesterday, and I got to read today's. But I will get, stay caught up, and I love it. I'm in, what am I in? Gosh, I don't want to say it wrong. It's not Joseph. Joshua. I'm in Joshua right now, and I'm actually reading up to Joshua 14, and then I got to finish today's reading. But I'm in Joshua right now, and it's a 90-day challenge. You read about an hour and 10 minutes a day, and you'll have the whole Bible done in 90 days. And I love what I'm reading. You know, this was after Moses died now, and Joseph is taking over the children of Israel, and it's just really, really good. You guys read it. You'll love it. You know, the Old Testament is a lot of begat this and begot, got that and all that, but it still is really wonderful to read all the wonderful stories in the Bible and to just get that, close personal relationship and just see how hard things were back then. I mean, how we didn't have a savior then. We didn't. We had to live our life right and repent all the time. And there's a lot of things, a lot of sacrifices, burnt sacrifices you had to make, and a lot of things you had to do back then. Thank God we have the New Testament and our new life with the Lord as he died on the cross for us so that we can be, forgiven and know that we have a place in heaven 100%. So just get your life focused right. Get it on God, and your life will be so much better. So show you guys quickly, the eyelashes are still on. I am over 2 weeks with the ones that I put on myself. They're individuals. The first one I had done, if you're new to my channel, was done at a place, and they did clusters. I did individuals, and I love the way they turned out, and we still got them going really good. Everything's holding really good, lined up good, and they're individuals, and I love the way they turned out. I just think they're beautiful, and we're over 2 weeks right now. They do say you can get up to 2 to 4 weeks. 4 weeks if you're really trying hard. I know I'm going to get closer to that because I really put them on great, and I love the way they turned out. So, but anyways, let's focus now on this next 80s nail design that I did. And I know it doesn't look 80s right now, but it will when you see the Wear It Wednesday. And tomorrow you'll get the Tootsie Tuesday toes that match this. Everybody take care. God bless. And I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. Hi, everyone. So here's what I chose to go with for this week's Mani Monday and the continuation of my 80s themed October nails. So we've done some French tips with gray and black striping, and then we've got some high heels done in these charms. We've encrusted a couple accent nails with tons of crystals, and then we matte finished it and topped it off with a look of water. If you'd like to see how I did this one, continue watching. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Mani Monday, another October 80s look. What I've got going right now is we've got 2 red accent nails, and then the rest we did with a sheer nude that I made. And then for a French look, we used gray, and we kind of did a side angle look with it. Let me go over all the other supplies and show you what we'll be doing today. All right, so for that red, I use this one here, the Extreme Wear Sally Hanson, and it's called Pucker Up 175, a beautiful cherry red. And then for the gray, I'm using this one here, LA Colors from Dollar Tree. And it's called City Shadow. Right there. Just a beautiful light gray. And then I topped everything off and dried it up with the Seche Vite Dry Fast top coat. And then what I'm going to be doing is we're going to just encrust the red nail with these stones here. They're I got these from Hobby Lobby, and they're a micro acrylic stone, but they don't have any facets, which is really cool. I don't think they do. They're just a solid stone with no facets, but we're going to encrust the red one with all these stones. We're going to glue it down with just a brush-on glue I got here from Sally's. I'm going to brush it on and put all these stones just so the whole thing is encrusted with the red stones. And then the other nails, we're going to matte finish them. And before I do, I'm going to add some black, and I think some black lines. Of course, you guys seen the front cover. I always, just wing these ones as I'm doing it when I don't know exactly what I'm doing. So I'm either going to do a black line going down or maybe a few lines. I'm not sure, but we're going to do the black incorporated in that. And then we're going to matte finish it, because then we're going to take this right here. I just got this from Dollar Tree, this super dry. And we're going to go over it and make it look like rain. So you want it to be a matte finish and then put this over the top. And I'm going to use Robin's brush to do that. I need it to look kind of like rain. Little drops and, just raindrops or whatever I'm doing through the whole nail. I'm going to do it through the whole thing. And I'm going to use a little brush to do that. On one of the nails, I've got 2 packs of these. I'm going to do the red high heel here. I've got a beautiful red high heel, so I'm going to take and put those down. They're a charm. I'm going to glue those down again with this. On one of the nails, I believe it'll be my ring finger. I'll put it on that one up into this area here. After, again, I've done the matte finish and all of that, then we'll put those down. And I think that will be everything for this particular look. Now, there's a certain reason I'm doing this look, so you'll understand when you see the Wear It Wednesday, what I chose for the 80s look, why I did what I did. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I forgot to show you the nude color. It's right here. I made this one, and that's just a clear I got from Dollar Tree, and I added like 30 drops of the one that's called Tan by the Kiss Gel, and I added 30 drops of that here and shook it up. So I make all my shears. I really like to. So, all right, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and probably encrust the red ones. I think maybe we'll do the stones first. If not, I'm going to go ahead and matte or do the black lines. I don't know. I'll do something, but I'll come back in and show you guys. Okay, everyone. So we've got the 2 encrusted, but I did leave a little bit open so I can show you what I'm doing just because it takes, time. It's time consuming. So I just didn't want to have to do too much on the camera, but it's just gluing it down. But isn't that pretty? It's reminding me of the ruby slipper. All right, let's just draw in here and I'll show you. I'm just taking the glue, and you only do just a little bit of glue at a time. I should be able to finish this up because the glue dries pretty fast. So normally I wouldn't go all the way down like that, but because there isn't much to do, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I've got the cap here with the stones on it. So I'm just going to pick up these stones and lay them down like that. And just be putting them in, making sure that they are staying on the nail and not coming off the side. Don't want them off the side because then they will take a chance of, you losing stones. Hang on, this fell over. And I got to get this stone up here. Okay, this one is not cooperating, so we'll get a different one here. Okay, put that down. All right, and then let's put a tiny little bit more. Oh gosh, I hope that you were seeing this. I don't know if I got out of line when I had to move that. But it's just, gluing and putting them down is all you're really doing, trying to stay on the nail though. And I don't know if I can squeeze one more into there. I might be able to. Let me see here. Because I want it to stay on the nail. Okay, good. Looks like it's going to stay. Let me fix these ones here that are kind of sliding, because they will slide. So you just want to make sure. But anyways, isn't that gorgeous, you guys? I love them. But it's always great to have the background done in the color of the stone you're doing. Like if you're doing a a diamond look, then of course what you would do is a silver background. You can do clear, but when you have a color background, it just helps these to pop more. And then we're going to, of course, encapsulate this, not encapsulate, I'm sorry, cover it with the Seche Vite, the dry fast top coat to hold the stones down. All right, next I'm going to work on those lines. Let me get those lines done if I'm going to do that, and then we'll go on to the matte top coat. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I've got that black line. Isn't that pretty? I just kind of bordered it, but it just went all the way around just to incorporate the black line. And you'll see, like I said, when you see the Wear It Wednesday, why I did this. Okay, so we're just going to get the liner right from the bottle, and you want, you know, a little dot at the end of the brush like that, and then just set it down. Ooh, that's a little bit much. Okay, you got to do it quickly. All right, just set it down so it gets a little thicker there, and then as you come up the nail, just lift so that it lightly gets a thicker to thinner line as it goes up like that. Okay, we're going to let these dry, and then we're going to matte finish it. But I think I'm going to do a shiny coat first, just to smooth everything down, and then we're going to do the matte finish, and then we'll start doing the, that raindrop look. Let me get some done, and I will return. Okay, so now I've done the shine coat on all of them just to smooth it down, and the thumbs and all that. Now, I did leave this one open because I wanted to show you. I did, do a top coat on this one. I'm going to do a second one, though. I just wanted it all to seep down in to keep the stones on them and do another one. But I'm just going to show you. You can see the difference here of the two. But I am going to do another one. So you're just going to do a nice thick coat, but it's going to seep down inside the stones. So you have to keep dipping into the bottle because you can see that it seeps down in between all the little crystals. And that's why you need another top coat after this, because it's going to seep down into all the little crystals and all the little holes and everything. But you want to make sure that you get around all these edges and everything to hold every stone down, because every time I do this, I do keep my stones by putting on enough of this, top coat going through and then doing a second top coat. So, of course, that's the first one, and it's going to dry up, and it'll look like that, and then we're going to do one more. You see the difference? That one hasn't seeped down yet. This one did. See how it all seeped down? So then I'm going to do one more top coat. So I'm going to get that done. Whoops. I'm going to get that done, and then I'm going to do the matte finish then to matte off just the gray ones, not the crystals. We're going to keep that nail nice and shiny. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I've got the matte finish done on all of them, and then just that little red high heel on one of the nails. I'm doing just the ring finger. Isn't that cute? So we're going to put the other one over here, but all of this is matte finished, keeping this one shiny. And we are going to do one more coat because as you see, it all seeped in. So I want one more coat just so it's, really nice and shiny. We need that shiny, the contrast. All right, let me draw in here. I'm just going to get some of this brush on glue again and just put it up into the corner here, a nice little glump of it in the corner there. And then I'm going to get these tweezers here. Sorry, I had to get these out and get the high heel here. And then we're going to go ahead and put it on. Now, this one I did going at an angle one way, so we're going to angle the other one the other way. Okay? So we're just going to set this down, angling it this way. Okay, let me see how I did the other one. Yeah, that one is going that way, so that one needs to go that way. Yep. So we're just going to kind of just push it into the glue here and keeping it angled that way so it's opposite from the other one. If you see what I'm talking about, one is going one way. Let's see, is it right? One is curving up. Oh, so I got to curve this down just a little bit more like that so that it's more curved like the other one. Let me just push. Sorry, just let me push this down just a little bit more. I wanted it curved just a little bit more so it kind of, I'm wondering if I should curve it back and just keep it the way I did the other one. I think I will. Just keep them both going the same way. I think it looks better. All right, and then just push it into the glue. Make sure that's curved right. Yep, okay. And then just really give it a good push down into the glue. Now, this is a 3D, definitely. It does stick up, so if you don't like stuff like this wouldn't be for you. Maybe you could just paint on a high heel or whatnot. But yeah, isn't that cute? It's super cute. I love it. It's probably going to get caught on things, but I'll just be careful. But it definitely needs to be done for the look that I'm doing. All right, so now the next step is going to be putting on all that rain. So I'm going to start getting some of them done, and I'll come back in and show you. Okay, so I've got the one done to look like rain. Isn't that cool looking, you guys? Just looks like a ton of rain coming down. I love it. And like I said, I'm going to do one more coat on this one. I almost wish I wouldn't have done, these stones are on there, right? It's just because I have that coffin shape. And that's why, I don't know, I might pop some of these stones off. I don't know. Just, I don't like how thick it got there, but we'll see. But anyways, I'm going to show you on this now, just a couple of them, how I'm doing those raindrops, and then I'll do the rest. So we've got some just in a cap here, and I'm just using this cap, and then I'm going to throw it away. I just figured I only needed a little bit of clear in there. So you just want to get like a glob to start with, like this, and we're going to just do it anywhere you want. Do like a glob, and then, you know, after you get like a round circle, then just come up. That gives it kind of the raindrop, okay? And then just kind of put a few, you know, little drops here and there. Little ones, big ones, it doesn't matter. You know, rain doesn't fall any specific way. So like that. I'll do one more. So we're going to do this one right here. So just kind of go around in a circle again, and then just kind of drag up to make it look like a raindrop. And then I'm going to do another one down in here like that. Just a round circle, and then just drag up. And we're going to be tipping the finger upside down just so that it kind of, you know, will just give it that poof. But just we want it to look like rain. So I'm going to do just some around this high heel as well, like that. All right, and then I'm going to tip my hand upside down when I do it so that the raindrops kind of stay a little bit raised. And these one did, they stayed a little bit raised. If you see it from the side, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's a little bit more raised. So I'm going to finish up here, and I come back and show you guys the end product. Okay, I decided to go through the raindrops with some silver glitter just to make it stand out a little bit more, and it really is helping to stand out more, isn't it? Compared to that finger, from this finger to that finger, you see the difference? And it's just this one here, the Sally Hanson gradient with just a silver, and I'm not sure what else is in it, like a silver and a black. It's called gradient. So I'm going to show you how I'm doing that. Very simple. Just going over the original spots that I did, and I'm just going to go like this and just dab like this, dab it down, because this is the raindrop one, and then just bring it up. And I'm just using the brush for this, and then just go through and, you know, just all the rest are just kind of dots. This one was more of a rain drop, so I'm going to drop a little bit and then pull up like that, and then just dot these other ones here where I seen that it was a wet look. All right, and then we'll do the thumb here. Again, just kind of put it down where it's starting the raindrop, and then pull up like this. And we have another one right here, same thing. Get a little bit more paint. And go like this. And then just bring it up. And then all the rest, just dot it where those wet spots were. And it just makes it stand out just a little bit more because it wasn't as prominent. And now you can see the rain, you know, the water drops so much better like that with that glitter running through it. And it'll look so great, you know, as it dries. But I am going to tip them up like this and let them, you know, just settle. All right. Went too far. So, all right, let me finish this up. I'll show you guys the end product. All righty, everyone. I am all done. And I am super happy with the way this one turned out. Now, I know seeing the high heels and those encrusted ruby nails there, it may make you think of the Wizard of Oz. But no, we're doing an 80s look. And you'll see on Wednesday why I chose this. But it really is perfect. It's exactly what I was shooting for. And I really love that I did do the matte finish, because then with all the water look, as I turn to the side, you see how it you know, it's raised, how it does look like the water drops. I'll get up here closer, how it looks like the water drops. It's just perfect. I absolutely love it. And when you see the outfit, you'll totally understand why I did what I did. And I'm just excited to share that one with you guys. You know me, I go all out with these looks, and the next one's going to just be great. And I love the way this one turned out. Definitely give this one a try, you guys. Everybody take care. God bless. And I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload.